So, good morning, everyone. My name is Israel Ojonuwa Alabi, and I'm going to be your mentor for the WordPress masterclass. So, I think we just have 2 minutes to start the live stream. So, Papa, is everything set up? Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, let's start. It's already 10:30, as I said in the meeting. So, um, So let's begin with the introduction to WordPress. So basically, WordPress allows users to manage and modify website content without needing exclusive coding knowledge. It's a basic platform that offers a high degree of customization. If it's one of the most popular choice for website creation. WordPress is an open source website creation platform. On a more technical level, WordPress is a content management system, which is a CMS system written in PHP that uses a MySQL database. WordPress is easy and not and most powerful blog and website builder in extensive today. So yeah. So the thing about WordPress is that you don't have to start writing code, you know, because like everything what you just need to do is to think of the idea you want to develop. You understand? When you think of the idea you want to develop and you just like, you just like you just like start building it, there's like everything is already being created for you. You don't have to start, going to start writing code, start designing header, start designing footer, start coming up with an idea of how do I build this thing. And one of the most funniest things is that you can use WordPress to actually design everything, like literally everything in the web platform now. You could use WordPress to design something similar to Facebook. You could use WordPress to design something like you could design a blogging platform. You could design an e-commerce platform. You could design literally like everything we have on the web today. So you don't need to start going to crack your head on how will I build this, what's the data structure, what's the algorithm structure, and the rest. Everything is already being designed for you. So let's give a quick run on our this thing. So let's say first of all, yeah, what is WordPress website? A WordPress website is any website that uses WordPress as its content management system, CMS system. WordPress powers both the back end of the website, the interface where a user logs in to make changes or add new content, and a front end, the visible part of the website that your visitor sees on the web. So here are just a few examples of the type of website you can build with WordPress. Basically, like I said earlier, a blog. A blog is a special type of website devoted to share thoughts, pictures, review, tutorials, recipients, and so much more. Blog uses usually display the most recent published content first. An e-commerce website. An e-commerce website allow you to sell goods and services online and collect payment via an online payment system. You can download and install a WordPress e-commerce plugin to extend the default functionality of WordPress so you can have an online store on your website. So like I said earlier, you could use a WordPress site to design an e-commerce website. All these things has name, a blog website, an e-commerce website. Let's go down. A business website. Many businesses will benefit from having an online presence in the form of their own website. If your business need a website for customer to learn about your your company and what you have to offer, WordPress is an excellent option. Customer can contact you, ask for a quote, schedule an appointment, and much more. A membership website. A membership website allows you to put content behind a payware or an account login to access page or post. Users must log or pay for the content. WordPress can also handle membership websites with an additional plugin. A portfolio website. Portfolio shows off your artwork, designs, skills, and more with a portfolio website built on WordPress. A forum website, like I said earlier, you could use a WordPress, something similar to Facebook. You could design something similar to Facebook with WordPress. And the most funniest thing is that, have you heard of eBay? eBay website. Yeah. Now, let me tell you something. Now, eBay website is actually built on WordPress. You get like this, the big eBay you are seeing. That's what we call an e-commerce system. That is like one of the most. It's a billion naira company. It's actually built on websites. It's actually built on WordPress. So let's continue. If we do a forum event website, hosting an event, WordPress makes it easy for you to share your event details and sell tickets. E-learning website. Students can take online courses. That's what they call an LMS system. Track their progress, download resources, and much more from an e-learning website with a special kind of plugin called a WordPress LMS plugin. You can offer online courses from a WordPress website. Now, let's go down. A wedding website. Share the details of your big day with a wedding website built on WordPress with an array of WordPress wedding themes. You can get a website up quickly and easy. Now, the possibilities are endless when it comes to customizing a website. When it comes to customizing a WordPress website, WordPress theme and plugin can add new designs, option, and additional functionality. Check out WordPress.org for free themes and plugin. So, yeah. Uh, so okay, we are actually streamlining, so I will be, trying to relate to you with the streamlining. So, hello guys. Someone asked a question that does WordPress actually have a disadvantage or over coding? So, the thing is with WordPress, everything is being built. Like you don't have to start writing the code. Like you get like you don't have to start writing your code like from scratch. Everything is being built. Now, the advantage with coding is that you tend to build your team by yourself. You tend to give it that customizable feature. You tend to, design it the way you want. Yeah, you can do the front end. You can do with we have what we call a page editor. You can actually design your front end the way you want. But you can actually design your front end the way you want. But the thing is, with coding, you can, break every part and parcel of the design the way you want. There are some, if you go through the website, you see some kind of crazy designs like that. You have to implement code. You can't just go and use drag and drop. But the thing is, WordPress gives you that playground for you to get a good looking website. That's only what I'm going to say. So let's continue. So, is WordPress right for me? If you are wondering why WordPress is such a widely used website content management system, here are some benefits of the WordPress plugin. Simplicity. Now, that is what I'm actually talking about. Now, simplicity allows you to publish and build your website content quickly. Even as a beginner, you can easily use WordPress. The cost is free. The actual WordPress software available on WordPress.com is a free to download and use. You will, however, need to pay for web hosting and domain name. So now, that's the simplicity I'm talking about. You don't need to start going to write code. Don't need to start going to crack your head you know, on like how am I going to build this thing, learning HTML, CSS. And to be frank with you, sef, with WordPress, you can design a website as fast as possible than writing code. Like I can just come now instead of just writing my code, cracking my head and the rest. With just few minutes, I can design a good looking website, a good structured website with WordPress. I don't need to download Visual Studio, start cracking my head, and all those code stuff like that. So let's proceed. So flexibility. WordPress allow you to create many types of websites, from personal blogs and online store, which we mentioned earlier. Easy to use. If you can use a word processing software like Microsoft Word, you can use WordPress to build and manage a website. Open source software. WordPress is open source software that is licensed under the GNU General Public License, meaning it isn't owned by a single company or entity. Hundreds of developers and users collaborate and contribute to the software to improve the software. The spirit of the open source means constant improvement, accountability, and free usage for everyone. So basically, WordPress is free for everybody. No, you don't have to go and pay for WordPress. What you just need to pay is you just need to get your domain and hosting if you want to go live. You understand? So you don't need to go and start gathering money to pay for this thing. So no need to know code. WordPress remove the requirement of knowing to know code, how to code to build a website. While WordPress utilizes a variety of coding language, there is no need to know any of them to use WordPress. Extendable with WordPress plugin. The core WordPress software can be extended with WordPress plugin. Plugins are bits of softwares that you can upload to your website to add more features such as e-commerce, SEO, backup, contact form, and more. There are thousands of free WordPress plugin available on WordPress.org. Plugin directory and a thriving premium paid plugin industry, highly customizable with WordPress team. WordPress team provide the design and layout of the website. With a click of a button, you can change the entire look of the website by applying a new WordPress theme. More advantage. WordPress theme are more like WordPress page builder, giving you even more content of your layout. So web security. Sorry, we are reading a lot of this thing because you actually need to know the basic. If you don't know the basic, when we start, trying to do a design and the rest, you might get stuck on the way. So you need to actually know the structured explanation of WordPress before we proceed to the theoretical aspect of it. Web security. Why no websites? platform is 100% secure. WordPress security continues to improve with a vigilant security team of core developers and users. Common WordPress security issues are usually due to user error rather than the software itself. A thriving community of users and developers, a thriving community of users and developers. When you have a WordPress website, you can also get involved in the greater WordPress community through your local WordPress meetup, WordCamp, and more. The WordPress community has a reputation of being incredibly welcoming, helpful, and innovative. These are just the developers' system striving. So, a premium plugin and a team industry. Why there are lots of free plugins and themes, most serious WordPress websites owner invest in premium plugin or theme. Why your purchase of a reputable premium plugin or teams helps to pay for the ongoing development and support of the plugin or theme, including new features, security patch, and more. So what this is actually talking about is that there are some um, basically when you are building a WordPress, you need a theme and a plugin. Now, a theme is actually the layout of the website, which is let's say let me just make a quick search on the website so that I'll show you. Let me just make a quick search on Google and let me show you the example of the theme. So now let's see B theme. Let's go to B theme. This is like one of one of the best things in the market. They have in the market. Now this is a WordPress theme. This here is a WordPress theme. As you can see, first of all, this is a paid theme, which is cost close to $60. Now, the thing about themes is that it gives you that everything is already a pre-made design. What you just need to go and do is just to go import the theme on your WordPress dashboard, and then voila, you get exactly what you're seeing from the theme demo. So let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So as of those of you who are streaming, please you can ask any question through the chat section. I'll be all ears to respond to you. So let's just go and see. Um, Sorry, okay, team demo. You can see it, team demo. So these team demos are like more like a pre-designed. I won't say templates. They are already pre-designed for you. So what you just need to do is, let's say you are designing look at, as you can see, the fastest WordPress and WooCommerce team ever built with 700 plus pre-built websites. Okay, you can see try a free demo. So let's click on a free demo so you get what I'm talking about. So as you can see, here is over 100 of 708 pre-built um, websites. So let's say we're designing a blog. You just search for blog and you see a pre-built, you get me, a pre-built, it's already been built. You get. So what you just need to do is you just need to go, you look for a particular team you need. When you look for the particular team you need, then you go to the demo. When you go to the demo and search your choice, If you want to design a sports website, you just need to go and search for everything is already been built. You don't need to like look at it. We have already gotten a blogging website. This is like an example of a blogging website. Yeah. No, that's why when you watch the video of setting up XAMPP, you get me like you set the database when you are setting up the WordPress. So WordPress is just like the body. So what you just need to do is like, okay, let's say WordPress is just like a naked body. When you wear your t-shirt, you wear your jean, you wear your shoe. It's more like you covering the body. You get me, ba? So let's say you wear a jean trouser and wear a jean shirt. So that's how themes are. It's more like adding more style. It's just like a body where you build. That is it. So that's why when you're setting up your WordPress, listen, when you're setting up when you're setting up your WordPress, you have to set up your database and the rest. Everything is being set up when you're setting up your WordPress. So everything you're building like this now, you're building it on that WordPress. So is your WordPress there set up already? Okay, let me even ask the people who are watching. So, hello everybody. Please, can you just send me a chat if your WordPress is actually set up? So, as you can see, this is an example of a prebuilt this thing, a team demo. Let's search for other this thing. Let's search for gaming. As you can see. See, it's already been pre-built. So what you just need to do is when you install the theme, it has that space where you can import the pre-built demo. So immediately you import it, you just go and edit it. That's it. It's very easy to use. You don't need to crack. You can design a professionally looking good website within minutes with WordPress. Like within just one day, you sit down and you design a professionally good website. You don't need to start cracking your head to start writing code. So let's move on. Now, setting up a website. Now, there's what we call local. There's what we call a local and a live. Now, a local basically means you're setting up the whole system on your you're setting up the whole system. You're setting up the whole system from your system. Like from your laptop. You're setting up the whole WordPress system from your laptop. And which you just installed the XAMPP, because everything is on local. Now you can't access a website is if you set up the website on local, you have to take it live, you have to migrate it live. So I have to migrate it live. So setting up a website, picking a name for your website, buy a domain and hosting. So are we good to go? Very good. So first of all, before you go live, like you see an example of jumia.com, facebook.com. You see so many examples like that. So basically, you see so many examples. When learning how to build a website, picking a name is probably the most fun aspect of the whole process. You get me? After all, you have complete freedom here. You can pick literally any name you wish for on your website. However, there are still some things you need to understand to set yourself up for a success later down the road. So first of all, there are nearly 2 billion websites online at the time, meaning staying original can be quite challenging. So the thing is, what you just basically need to do, eh, you have to look for something, a good name. Understand? Basically, name that's the under. Basically, name affects your business, like Facebook, Snapchat. You understand? You have to look for a name for the website. Now you see it, you choose a name. When you choose a name, then you go and check whether the name is being purchased or not. So we have a list of platforms we use to do that. So so in a short, a good domain name should be brandable, unique sounding, like nothing else that's out in the market. Easy to use, like I said earlier, nothing else. Nothing else. Sorry, like I said, branding, unique sounding, like nothing else that's out there in the market. Easy to memorize, short. Those are also easier to memorize. This is basically looking at your domain name, which is. You get me? It's basically looking at your domain purchase. If you have any question, you can just ask me. The section should be interactive. So what's up, everybody? Please, if you have any question, you can actually, just chat me up here. So basically, we are going through the theoretical aspect before we start um, sorry, we are going through the theoretical aspect before we start the practical aspect. So please, if you have any question, you can just send me a chat here so that I'll quickly respond. Thank you. So here is a good quality. Here is a quick tool. Okay, sorry, I just skipped something. Easy to type and hard to mix up. You don't want people to be wondering how to spell your website name. You understand? It's still related to the branding of your website, including niche related. So, for instance, if you're doing anything with food, it would be cool to have food somewhere in the name of your website. It works the same in non-food industry. So it's more looking at the branding of your website. Let's say, okay, do you still remember? Do you during those days? Do you remember um, WAP all those old websites we had that time? It's more brand related. You get me? So so um for you to actually start, for you to actually go live, basically what you need to do is after building, because there are two ways you can actually build your website. Let's say you don't have money, first of all, you just want to build. Hmm? So you can set up your server on your system, which is the XAMPP. Then when you set it up on your system, then you can do your building and migrate it from your local to your live server. Now, the second other method is now, let's say they have the local, it's still more of your choice. But the way I build my own website, I build from my local first, then I take it to my live. I can just maybe design something like um, this website is under development. If you have seen something like that somewhere, so that the person should know that the website is under development. Then when I'm done with developing, or sorry, when I'm done with building, doing the web design for my local server, then I will now export it to my live server. So that way it makes you even look more professional. So let's say you don't have an idea of because basically one of the sweetest and one of the hardest the hardest part of designing a website is choosing the name for the website in the company. Maybe it's your personal project or something like that. You get, let's say, like this our institution now, it's Code Lab. Mm? Um, and basically, if you want to design the website now, you can just codelab.com if it's not being chosen or add something on top. But let's say you're having issues with coming up with an idea of the name of your website. There are platforms like we have what we call number one domain views. So these tools actually help you to choose the best domain. If it's a gaming website, you can just write gaming and it's going to generate you a domain name, something sweet. You get, so you don't let's go through it and let's see it. So, so, so like I said, this is the domain views, domainviews.com. So if you're struggling to choose maybe your domain name, you can just use a platform like this that can just give you a suggestion of the name of the website you're going to use. So we can say gaming. Ouch, sorry. Where did my search bar go to? Seems here server is having issue. I can't generate a domain name. So if this platform is just a platform that helps you get a brand name for your website, it just picks up some random design. If you maybe you're designing a car design and you just write car, it's going to generate a list of domains that you can use. So um, the way domain work in such a way that when someone buys that domain, you can't go and buy that domain again. Like Facebook, you can't go and buy that domain. Facebook is out of the market. You have to look for something. You have to pick up a name. So the thing is, it might be frustrating sometimes. So you can just say, okay, you're trying to, let's say, you're trying to come up with a brand name for your website, maybe your gaming website or your blogging website, and then you just like you just come up with one dope name like that. Then you go and search the name, and you discover that someone has already got the domain name and the person is using it. That's why these tools are actually nice to use, because what these tools, it doesn't just give you the suggestion only. What this tool actually does, it gives you the suggestion. And sorry, okay, so it gives you a suggestion, um, and it checks if they are sorry it checks if nobody has bought the domain name. Checks if nobody has bought the domain name. Sorry for that, please. So after we buy the domain, what we need also is hosting accounts where you can actually host your platform live. When you buy your domain, you host your WordPress site, But the thing is, um, the way everything is now structured online, you don't have to struggle to do those installation, all those where you just copy your file and the rest, or the WordPress file. You have to download the WordPress file and set it up. Now, every hosting account has that functionality where you get me, like where you can just go, you click on it. When you click on, you sign up, you click on it, and it shows you that, hey, do you want the website to be set up on WordPress? When it gets set up, then they will just run the whole setup for you. So you don't have to start struggling with the way you're struggling on Zam. So everything will be basically set up by your hosting provider. So after getting the domain name, you link it up with your hosting, then you're good to go. But basically, this section will be only dealing with your local setup and the rest. So um, so I don't know. Okay, okay. Someone said something here, which are we? Okay, I will respond to it later. Oh, so let's go straight because it seems we are killing a lot of time and we are just talking, which I am doing since. But the thing is, I want you to understand just a preview definition. I want you to, get, because if you don't understand this layout structure of the websites. If you don't understand this layout structure of your WordPress website, you might get stuck. You need to know what a plugin is. You need to know what a theme is. You understand? Okay. So yeah, let's begin with the theoretical aspect. Let me log out from my dashboard. Just a minute, please. So, hello everyone. I have already shared a link for you at the in the group for you to set up. I hope because I sent a message this morning and it seems the people in my group have already set up the exam and the rest. So because we are basically entering the theoretical aspect of our WordPress class. So yeah, when you set up your WordPress class, it comes with a default design. Let me see your system. If you get that, you're getting the same thing like this. Oh, you have even logged into. Ah, that's nice. So let me explain to the live viewers how to log in. So you get basically this screen. Immediately you set up your this thing. This is by default. It comes with WordPress. Immediately you set your WordPress site up, it comes by default like this. So now this is where the thing come in place. You get me? This is where the thing. The moment you install it, now it changes the whole layout of the website. Like it basically changes the whole layout of the website. As you can see, this is by default a WordPress theme. A sample page about us. This is just a WordPress theme. So it changed the whole layout structure of your WordPress. So for we to access the WordPress page, what we need to do is to go to um, our website and slash WP admin. This is to access the admin page of our website. So please don't go and start checking people websites whether it's being built on WordPress. Any website that is being built on WordPress, if you want to check whether the website is being built on WordPress, except the page, because there's a way you can hide this admin/admin. There's a plugin that does that for you. You get me? Except maybe the person has already hidden the link. Except maybe the person has hidden the link. You can this thing. Mainly you go to the website and write slash admin. You're going to see this login page. This is the back end of your WordPress. This thing. Now the front end is the website view, which is where we just came from. This is the front end. So it's also similar to coding. We have the front and the back end. Sorry for so this is the front end and this is the back end. So as you can see, this is our front end. Basically, this is our back end. So any website now that is being built on this, say, okay, if your client just sent you a website link and be like, hey, please help me check this website. The next thing you do is you just go and when you write the domain name slash WP Academy, immediately it's going to take you to the login page. Then he's going to send you his login, the login credential of the website. Like mine, for example, because it's a local host, for example, when you're setting up this, you have the option to choose your username and your password, which when we were setting it up that time, yeah, I showed you, you saw where you could use. I just put admin for you so that it will be very easier for you. You can choose, you can select what this thing you want. You can select maybe is James, then put up your password. Don't go and put a very simple password so that people will not guess. Please, everyone that is live streaming, don't go and put admin because that's like the most popular, the most popular sample for websites. Admin, and anybody can access your website and mess your website up. Get me? So now let's log in. So this is we are successfully logged in to our dashboard. So now this because today we are just going to be dealing with just the introduction to the WordPress. Now you could use, like I said earlier, WordPress could be used to design like could be used to design like very wonderful and sweet sites that you won't even know if it's been built by WordPress. With so much with the way the LMS system, the way the WordPress community is large. Like literally, there are so many things you could use WordPress to do. So yeah, this is our dashboard. Now, here we have the home page. This is your home page. This is your home, your dashboard home. This is where you see some event notification. Yeah. When you start using plugins, you start seeing some event notification. This is where you see updates. Now, in this place, the WordPress update is where you see if you are to update some plugins, maybe a newer version of a plugin is being introduced, or it's been introduced and a newer version of your team is being introduced. This is where you get to see where to update it. Now, this is your post section. This is your post section. Now, this post section actually it's more work. It basically work for the blog section. It basically work for the blog section. So let's do a small preview on the post section. So this is our post section. This is where you can add your post. This is where you can add your post. So let's come up with let's just do a small quick run on this post section. Now this post section is basically used for the blogging section. Let's say when you are building your blog and the rest. So let's do small stuff on it. So let's see today news. Let's just do some copy and paste on our this thing. And let's you can be following me to do it, please. Okay. You have already gone to your this thing, you have clicked on your post section. So let's see. Now, even this website we are in now, you could use WordPress like sharp within minutes and hours. You could design something like this with WordPress. So let's click on any random news. We just want to do a small copy and paste so that okay. Um, Somebody asked me how do I get here. So now this is just a random. This is a post from um, Vanguard website. So we just want to do a small posting on our website. Like I said, this post section is used for the blog section. So let's copy, let's start with, what's the name of this post? Let's start with POS anger, frustration over high cost of cash withdrawal. So this is a title. And let's add something. Let's add an image. Let me just download the random image. Let me save the image in my download so that I will use the sample image. Please, are you with me? Are you doing something? Okay, let me see what you're doing, please. So that okay, yeah, that's nice. So please, for everyone that is streaming, you can also be following me as I'm. You can also be following me, please, on the step-by-step procedure on what I'm doing. Let's upload an image. Sorry, let me upload the image. Let me increase the size of the image. And then let's add a paragraph text. Let's copy the random news. So, so as you can see, we have just posted a news article. Let me see, how far have you've posted something too? Okay, that's nice. That's nice. So yeah, we have just come up with the content idea for our blog. So let's publish to have a preview of it. And let's view our post. And voila, as you can see, we just created a post. We just created a quick post. So it's WordPress is as simple as how will I even put it, as if you are eating Indomie. Very easy. You don't need to. So somebody sent me a message. Somebody sent me a message that he didn't show us how to get to the website. Please, sent I sent a YouTube link and a step-by-step tutorial on how you could install XAMPP and set up a WordPress website in the group. So I'm sorry, but if you didn't get the message earlier, or I don't know what happened, but I will send you the link to the YouTube videos where you could set up a XAMPP and a WordPress website. Thank you. So as you can see, our we just posted a blog article. This is by default the WordPress this thing. We have not started installing any. We have not started installing. When we install theme now, that's when it's going to make it look more. The theme is just like a layout design, a custom and a beautiful layout design. So, like we did earlier, all we did is we went to the team website. We searched for a random team, which I used the B team, and we saw a pre-built team on it. So the thing is, some team are free and some team are paid. You get me? Like some you have to pay money for it. Then you when you pay money for it, then you can now. It's more like paying for an activation key. When you pay for an activation key, then you now activate it. When you activate it, you can now import whatever design you want to import. Yeah. So yeah, let's go back to our edit post. Now, so we just did a simple blog post edit here. It's very simple, as if you are eating Indomie, like I said. So here are some other functions we can add to our blog. There are some other functions. Here are some, we call it widgets, we can add to our blog. Paragraph, heading, list, code, detail, pre-format, pull codes, table, verse, class, and the rest. These ones are simple. Now, moving over to this side of your blog section. This is the public. Now you can set this site to be private and password protected. Now the private section means only visible to the site admin, which is if I set this page of my blog to private, you get me? If I set this page of my blog to private, it's only me that can view it. Anybody that enters the site, anybody that accesses this link of the blog can view it. It's only me that can view the section. This password protected, the only those with the password can view this thing. Let's just do a quick this thing. Let me just do a quick run on this. Alright. And then let's enter. That's the password I'm to put on it. When I click on view post, see, as you can see, it's asking for a password for me to view this thing. It's because it's password protected. You get like you can put a password on your blog, this and that, which means that um, anybody you share this link, if you don't give he or she the password to to this place, he can access this thing. He can access this page when I input my password, which is alabyte. Like I said, sorry, I think I be sorry for small issue. Let me see. Maybe there's a small issue here. Sorry. Okay, my password is alabi, not alabyte. Sorry, please. As you can see, our page just got open. It's as simple as ABC. The private means only the admin can view the page. The password protected means before anybody can access this page, they must actually input a password before you can access. Now, categories now. Now, if you might have checked other blogs, you see something like daily news. Sorry, we have tech, we have tech, we have let's go to a random this Vanguard blog. Sorry, you can see news, Vanguard award, politics, metro, business, sports, editor. This is more like a category. You get me? It's more like a category. Now, in this section here, what again? In this section here, you could add the category. In this section here, you could add the category. Like, sorry, are you with me? In this section here, you could add this thing, more like the category we saw on the random block. Like the random categories we saw on the random, sorry. So, let's add sports. Let's add international news. Please, are you following me step by step? As you can see, these are the list of categories. Um, you can add more categories depending on what category, like depending on depending on how you want to arrange your blog section on this thing. So, let's go back to our blog post. So, these are our blog posts. Let me switch it out from the password protected. So now the categories I added, as you can see, this is you can see the list of the categories I added. See, this is the list of the categories I added. If I choose sports, it's more of a way to categorize your blog post. Um, if maybe this article is concerning international news, I will click on international news so that when the person enters the international news section, the person he or she sees this particular blog post. It's more of a way of categorizing your blog. So yeah. Let's just over through the blog. We're still going to come. This is the media section. So we have the media section. Now, in this media section, this is where you can add images to your media section. This is where all the images goes. This is where you can add media images. This is where you can even upload PDF. You can even upload a PDF file and just get the link from here. You copy and send. It's more of containing all your image files and all your media file. Now we have the page. This is our page section. Now the page section, this is where the list of our pages is. Let's say in a website where we have let's basically a page is more like categorizing the links on the website. Now, if you check other websites or other applications, you see there's a menu. Now, in that menu section, you have the list of all pages. It's more like navigating to and fro inside the website. Now, this section in the website, like this could be the home page, another section could be the about us page, and another section could be maybe talking about a sector in the company or talking about a sector concerning. It's more like categorizing sections by section on your website. So let's go and quickly create a page. Let me show you an example. So in the next 30 minutes, our class will be over. So let's make this one page. Now the page has been created. As you can see, 192.7.0. This is just our random. This is just our random. This thing, our random IP number. When you buy the domain now, it's going to be www dot the website name slash page homepage, which is the homepage we created. So a page is more like a section, section by section on the listing, which um, you can use to categorize more section on your website. So even in the page, we can still have categories under the pages. You can categorize your page. You can create a page, and under that page, you can have a sub page. So it could be something like this is the home page we created. And you can still have another page under the home page, which is a sub page. That is also you can still categorize your page. But that one won't be very necessary, sha. So um, so let's move over to the other section. which is the comment section. Now, the comment section here works with the post section. So now, if you remember now, we posted an article here. We posted an article here. Posted an article here, sorry. Let's click on the article. So let's click on the article. Now, if we actually we make any comment here, you're going to see the comments at the comment section here. Because the comment section here, it's more like taking all the whole comments from the post section, and it's like an overview of all the whole comments in all your posts. So you can either approve, you can make a settings on this where all comments will be approved by default and all comments will be unapproved by default. When you approve the comments, you get to see the comments on the comment section. Like you get to see comment. Let's do the comment. Hello, I love this blog. As you can see, we just commented. When we go to this comment section here, you get to see, hello, I love this blog. Now, it's more like using audio comment. I can delete this comment from here. I can reply to this comment from here. When you're running a blog system, basically all website has a blog system. Needs all websites, almost all websites have it. It's more of your choice to choose whether you're going to create a blog system on your website. You can create a single page. Yeah, that is your choice. It's more like, let's just say this is more like a section where you could manage your comments. So, do you have any question, please? Okay.
Under the post, why creating categories?
Yeah.
Okay, the category is supposed to be like a sub page or a link or
Under the page.
no under the post.
Okay, under the post section. Yeah.
You created categories.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is supposed to be like a link to another page.
No.
Or is it still going to be under this post?
Under the post. No, what the category does is that when you add these categories, then you go over to your post, and when you are posting, you get. Now, the thing is, let's just go over to the edit post section so that you see. Now, when I select these categories, I select it because this is in international news category. Now, when you could with WordPress, you could create a page where you could pull out only the blog under these categories. In the next class, we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing some building and building and building. You get one. So you could, let's say, as you can see, let's go to one of these websites. You can see now something here. You see, like, this is Vanguard Award. Now, Vanguard Award now pulls out news that is being categorized on Vanguard Award. Now, if I enter politics, now what it does is that it pulls out list of these things that have been categorized. So when we start building, when we start designing, then we're going to show you a step whereby you can pull out news based on one category. So let's go. So you basically understand the comment section, right? So it's more like where you see audio comments. You can delete, maybe someone just came and posted the comment on your website and you don't like it. You can just go there and you just delete it. So it manages all your comments. Now, moving over to the big boss, which is the appearance section. Now, this appearance section is the theme I'm talking of, which contains the layout of the website. This is the thing. So all those ones I show you a sample of this thing. All those ones I show you is like the B team we enter, then we explored through the demo teams. Now this is where the magic is being done on a WordPress website that makes it looks unique and beautiful. Because by default we are using the WordPress theme, which doesn't go well at all. So let's just get a random this thing so that I'll show you how the team work. Sorry. As you can see, uh, basically you can get some free themes, your WordPress and theme this thing. Some themes are free and some themes are not free. And some things when you download it, they will ask you to pay so that you get some premium feature, like some this thing. So these are the list of themes that are available on our um, team dashboard. And the thing is, you can download a theme from any random website and you can upload it through this section here, which we have the upload theme section. So, but we don't have any normal team we're uploading. Let's just go to the team dashboard and let's get a random team and let's get started. So, I just saw this wonderful team, which is called the Astra team. It's like one of the most popular team in WordPress, in the WordPress community. So we have a lot of team here. Over like how many? This is like we got like over 6,418. So there are lots of things. Now, one thing about site creation is what you need to do is you basically when you want to build a website, maybe you want to build a website like you want to build a gaming website, you have to go and look for a team related design. Or let me not even put it, let's just say a team related. I can go and you have to make your researches. That is one of the most important thing. You have to make your researches on the team you want to use. You have to go check out their team demo. That's why we have team demo. When we enter the B team, you saw the team demo. If you go to this Astra team website we saw here, this Astra team website we saw here, they have a team demo. Do your research. You don't just come, start, just say, oh, you want to design your website, blah, 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 and the rest. You need to do your research, know what particular team will be enough, and will be good for you to go with. Make research. If the design is okay by you, and then you are good to go. So all teams have team demos. All teams have team demos. So let's just go and import. Let's just go and activate the team. Let's install the team. And then it's going to take a while, sha, because it's on my local computer. You can search, you can enter your team this thing and search and download the Astra team. Or you can just search for Astra team and let's activate it. So voila, we have activated Astra team. Now, so you see, after I finish activating the team, you can see that we no longer see that design we saw, the default design we saw on our homepage, you can see that the whole this thing, the whole um, you can see that the whole layout of the website has changed. Let's go over to the home page, which I just created. You can see it's blank. You can see that the whole page has just changed. Before we had this, but after installing the theme, we now have this. So a theme basically it's more like um, it's just the layout of the website. So have you installed the theme? So let me see how yours is going. Has it entered? Okay. So you can see now that the whole thing has been changed. Let me view my own blog section too, so that view my own blog section. As you can see, this design itself can even go for a normal website. Sef. You can see now. Hello, I love this blog. So as you can see now, we move from this odd looking website to this looking good website. So yeah. I hope you guys are actually following me online. Please, if you have any question, you could, just send the message here. So yeah. Oh, sorry. We got the customizable section, which in the next class we will be dealing on how you could customize your WordPress system. We'll be going down. This is like an in-depth system. We'll be leaving this one for the next class. Yeah. So let's move over to plugins. Now, so what are plugins? Now, plugins is just like adding an extra feature to the website. Let's say you want it to have the capability to buy and sell products. You need WordPress plugin for it, which we call WooCommerce. Or let's say you want it to do some kind of special feature you want. So let me see, just let me hear from you. What kind of special feature do you think a website should have?
The animation.
Or let's say a form. You want it to have that feature of a form. Now, the theme is just the layout structure of the website. It doesn't have that extra feature. Yeah, it's more like the design of the website. Now, for it to perform a certain feature which you want, you have to download a plugin for it. So you get so Now, let's say there are a lot of plugins. So we can go, let's go to the plugin market because WordPress, same as the theme market, WordPress has a plugin market. As you can see, this is the plugin market. So that's why it's called plugin because when you want to add a feature, you just need to go and search for. You just need to think of the future, the future you want to add to it, and just search related this thing. Okay, let me even show you something. So let's say we want a form future on our website. We can just search WordPress form future. When we search for WordPress form future, as you can see, we have gravity form, we have WP form, we have jot form. So what you just need to do is you just need to go, you get the plugin, and then when you install the plugin, you follow the tutorial because every plugin has its own tutorial on how a step-by-step guide on how to use the the plugin. And the thing is, you need to actually do researches. You get that? So when that's what makes your design even good. Sef. When you want to come up with a very mad and crazy design, everything can be built. Like literally anything you want, anything you not just I won't say anything you think, yeah, but let's say on a basic ground, anything you want can be built on WordPress. You get on a basic ground. So yeah, let's just go for a form. So when I search on gravity forms, okay, sorry, so let me just search fluid form. Oh, this is fluid form. So what I just need to do is just install the plugin. When I install the plugin, I get to see. Sorry, it's taking time because it's on my local computer. So I get to activate plugin and then let's refresh the page. So as you can see, we have the fluid form. So now this plugin extension is because I want to build a form. Now it's more like a form builder. You get so if you want any future, just think of any future. Let's say a future to do some certain kinds of design. You just go, you make research. When you make research, you discover that because now, like when we're reading from the beginning, we said WordPress is like one of the has like the biggest library. Most they have already so many people are adding ideas and ideas. Some people just come pick up this feature. Let's see how we can add this feature to the WordPress. Let's see how we can add this feature to WordPress. You get they'll just come develop their own plugin, and when they develop their plugin, some are free, some are paid. You have to buy. Some people use it to make money. Some developers just build their plugin. Like you can see this one now, upgrade to Pro. It's free, but if you want some crazy features on it, you have to upgrade to Pro. Now, that's one thing. For you to be very good, you need to make your own personal research. If I can only show you the basic, but for you to go extremely good, you have to make your own personal research. So let's move over to so we're done with the plugin. So how far do you actually get the basic of the plugin?
Yeah.
With time, when we start trying to come up with a design, because from before we finish these 2 weeks, we're going to do a small design, which you yourself, you will be like, You'll be like, when you finish the training, you'll be like, at least I know how to use WordPress. You get so yeah, we got all the users. Now, as you can see, I am like an admin here. Now, when we're reading from the beginning, we said WordPress gives you that broad ground. It gives you the broad ground for you to um, design anything. It gives you that broad open space for you to design it. As you can see, let's say you want to design a login form. I'm sorry, let's say you are creating a login website. Now, every user that signs in to your website or create an account on your website, you get to see that user here from the user panel. You get to see the user. Yeah. So like if you got a new user, you're going to see the user. And this is the rule because we are because we are the administrator, you get to see the administrator rule here. If it's a common user, you're going to see a common user. And you can set it, you can delete. Let's say you want to delete one customer or one login listing, or a customer forgets his or her password. Yeah. You can just go click on the edit and you can edit the password, add picture, see, set a new password. You can set a new password here. Um, you can can make whatever changes you want to make for the user. You can change the color of your this thing from here, sef. The color of your dashboard from here. So yeah. So let's move over to settings. So this is the WordPress settings. Now, in this section here, you can edit the name of your site. You can add a site icon on your site. From the next live stream we're going to have, or from the next session we're going to do all that. We're going to do a small project. You can add, listen, add a site icon. You can change the name of the website. You can change the administrator email address. You can change the language. You can change the date. So yeah, I think voila, we are good to go in the introduction of our WordPress. So what's up? Do you have any question? Yes. So uh, I think I'll be ending the live stream. So please, if you have any question or any issue, you can just send message on the group. I'll be all ears to hear you, and we'll go to. And I'll be dropping a video, a step-by-step video on the introduction to your WordPress, and I'll still also drop a link again on how you could set up your WordPress site in a live server, because what we did here is basically what we did. It's just on our local server. I'll be sending you a link where you will learn a step-by-step process on how you set up, how you can buy a domain name. When you buy a domain name, you're going to link it up with the hosting. When you link it up with the hosting, then you set up your WordPress on it, then voila, you are live and you're good to go. So thank you for watching and thank you for engaging with us. I still remain Israel Alabi, your mentor for WordPress.